I would like to welcome everyone to our information session for our landscape maintenance technician program. My name is Darren Saxon. I'm the Associate Director over at the Buffalo Center for Arts and Technology. And we are doing a wonderful program collaborating with Buffalo Olmsted Parks Conservancy to bring to the community landscape maintenance technician program. You're going to hear a little bit more about BCAT and who we are and what we do. And then you're also going to hear a little bit more about the Buffalo Olmsted Parks Conservancy. And to kick off the section of what BCAT and who BCAT is our Executive Director, Ms. Gina Burkhardt.
Hi, everybody. So for those of you who don't know much about BCAT, we're the Buffalo Center for Arts and Technology, and we're based on a nationally recognized training center. And our whole goal is to prepare adults for new career pathways. Majority of our programs are in allied health. We're really excited to begin offering this landscape maintenance technician program. And hopefully in the future, you'll see us offering some technology-based programs. So our goal around all of our programs for our youth and for our adults, for our youth, we increase high school graduation rates. We really want to set up opportunities for all of our participants to learn in a safe environment and to prosper here. And we're really focused on developing family-sustaining wages. So all of our career-focused pathways are into careers that offer great wages and have opportunities for upskilling. And of course, if you have a job, then you're really able to contribute to the economic and social growth of the community in which you live. So, a little more information to invite you all to think about participating and being part of the BCAT Olmsted family going forward. We are very much about diversity and inclusion, and all of our students who come here really focus on having a second chance to access a supportive community, a whole bunch of resources, and equitable programming for anyone interested in joining us. And the good part is, we not only train on technical skills, we really focus on both the technical and the work readiness skills for our adults. So you learn the academic piece, but you're also trained in how to be successful once you get on the job. And we have mentors here, and we have people who care, and we have people to help you and stay with you all through your journey, from the first day you start until you're in your job and beyond. As long as you need us, we're here for you. There's a list of programs that we have operating already, and we've been around for 7 years. So our medical coder programs, our farm tech programs, our phlebotomy programs, and our medical billing and insurance programs have already been operating. The landscape maintenance technician is the newest program added to our family. So come on in, be inspired, join our program.
So the Buffalo Olmsted Parks Conservancy is the nonprofit organization that cares for our historic Olmsted designed park spaces and green spaces here in the city of Buffalo. We consist of 6 parks, 7 parkways, 8 circles, and 3 smaller spaces, which total 850 acres of beautiful, accessible, free green space for everybody to access across the community for their physical and their mental health and well-being. We have a workforce that consists of 36 full-time year-round employees, and then we have 92 seasonal employees that we hire to help take care of the parks from an operations and maintenance perspective from the spring to the fall. So this program and this one-of-a-kind partnership with BCAT is a really exciting venture for us as we are hoping to leverage the learning that can happen both in the classroom as part of this program and out in the field through an internship program with the Conservancy to help prepare those who are unemployed or underemployed to be able to work with us and help to take care of these green spaces that are so important to everybody across our community. This is just a little bit more information about your Olmsted Parks, the Olmsted Parks by the numbers. As I mentioned, we're 850 acres. We welcome over 2,000 volunteers each year into the system to help with a variety of different projects. There are thousands of trees in the park system that are cared for by our forestry team of 3 people. we have the emerald ash borer, which is an invasive species that damages or kills trees, and we have trees that are being treated specifically for that. Thousands of flowers, hundreds of different recreation spaces for people to take advantage of. And one of my favorites, we have one Guinness World Record for the longest line of pink garden flamingos in Bidwell Parkway, which was recently broken. And we have plans in 2022 for Olmsted's 200th birthday to take that record back.
All right, so our landscape maintenance technician course is going to take place at the Buffalo Center for Arts and Technology. We're located at 1221 Main Street, across from Delta Sonic, if you're familiar with the area. So we're in a great location, easy access with bus routes. So the course is going to be about 120 hours. The students will take classes here at the BCAT location on Tuesday and Thursday evenings from 3:30 to 6:30. The main task that you're going to have to do is manage and help design landscape areas within the Olmsted Park system, identify and maintain trees, plants, and shrubs, recognize and maintain safety standards and conditions. Also understand typical park equipment and its operation and upkeep. A little bit later, Brian Doyle, the instructor, is going to speak a little bit more for the classes that you're going to partake in for the program. Next slide, please. So our sponsors that is bringing this wonderful, and I forgot, the best part is it's free. We haven't mentioned that yet, but there's 15 spots that are going to be available with full scholarship for the students, and we can thank KeyBank and First Niagara for that, and also the Vote Foundation as well. I speak a little fast because I'm excited, so forgive me. But everything is free. You don't have to worry about books or tuition. You just need to make sure you fill out the appropriate forms on our website. I'll talk about that in a little bit, and come on down and show up for classes. So the process that you need to do is go to our website, the buffaloartstechcenter.org. At the top, you will see an Apply Now button. You will click that button. What that's going to do is pre-register you for the class. Once that happens, then you will receive an enrollment application. We need you to complete that. Then once you complete the enrollment application, you will receive a placement test. We're just going to check your reading and your math levels. Then you're going to receive a notification for a pre-screening. We've been doing them over the phone due to COVID, and some students come in as well, so we can see whatever you're comfortable with. Once you finish the pre-screen section of the process, we will notify you whether or not you were accepted into the program. Classes begin on January 12th, 2021, so please start the process as soon as possible so we can get you through everything, because BCAT will be closed from December 23rd through January 3rd. So we need you to start getting on this as soon as possible. Like I said before, classes are going to be held Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3:30 to 6:30 p.m. Then later in the year, March 29th through April 8th of 2021, Tuesdays and Thursdays, you will be out in the field in the nice sunshine, hopefully. We know how Buffalo can be in March and April. And then from April 12th through the 22nd, Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., you'll be finishing up some of your in-the-field classes.
Okay, so diving into the details. Hey, my name is Brian Doyle. I'm the Director of Planning and Advocacy for the Olmsted Parks Conservancy, but also I'll be, along with Darren, course instructor for this program. To get into the two sections, we're going to start off with 10 weeks in the classroom, and that's going to be at the BCAT facilities. We're going to be using as our textbook the landscape training manual for maintenance technicians provided by the National Association of Landscape Professionals. So we're going to be going through a variety of courses, 1 and 2 day courses. Again, following along with this guide from the association, working through a lot of detail on really the details of being a landscape technician. Then, as we move into spring, We're going to turn our attention to some in the field work, where we're going to get out into those beautiful Olmsted landscapes that Katie mentioned, and do some in-field training. And then we're going to get into some on-the-job work, where we're really going to sort of start following the sort of routine of the landscape professionals out in the Olmsted parks. So this is where we really turn from the classroom and sort of learning to a paid internship for 2 weeks for 40 hours out in the field. So again, as I mentioned, going to be looking at all of the skills accumulated during the course of the classroom work and the field work, looking at just the general routine maintenance of working in the parks. We're going to get people onto mowers and sort of understanding how all of the equipment associated with turf maintenance works. We're going to get people out into the garden beds and looking at the maintenance of the detailed landscape and all of the plant material that we've learned about. We're going to get people working with our forestry team, not only doing tree plantings, but understanding the tree maintenance associated with pruning and all the aspects of our forestry crew. We're going to get people into the greenhouse and sort of learning about seed propagation, transplanting, and all the aspects of that sort of detailed horticulture work. And we're going to get people familiar with all the equipment, the procedures for fueling, for storage, really all the things that you're going to come upon working in the landscape maintenance technician field. And then we're also, because we are a nonprofit, and as Katie mentioned, we work a lot with volunteers. Gonna get into a lot of the sort of how do you manage groups of people, how do you manage working in public spaces, and sort of all those aspects of not only keeping yourself safe, but also keeping the public at large safe out in these parks. So again, top to bottom, a lot of classroom work, but a lot of exciting hands-on work over the course of this course.
All right, so at BCAT, we create careers. So our BCAT model gives adult learners the opportunity to receive training and academic education, and also support students with professional development, life skills support, and dedicated support system to help adults define success on their terms. So what happens once you're a BCAT student, you're a BCAT, part of the BCAT family for life. We've helped students who graduated 3-4 years ago. They still come in for updating their resumes, or help with updating their resumes, and also even career advice, whether or not they should make a move, and even some life advice if we can offer it and help. So you are a part of us once you enrolled as a student. The professional development, we definitely help you with your resume building, and we also help you with interview preparation. A lot of times, a lot of people are qualified candidates for jobs, but they just haven't gotten down the interview part, maybe whether it's nerves or the resume, maybe they just were never shown how to do one properly. So that's what we're here for, and we really try to pour into our students and help them with as many things as we can possible. So Deborah Porter, she's the Adult Workforce Development Program Director, or the Director of Adult Workforce Development Program. She has a wealth of knowledge, and she is so invested into her students, and no one better not mess with her students. She's very protective. She will advocate for you. She will fight for you. And yes, she loves what she does. She was definitely meant to be here. Hey, that's me. So I'm the associate director. So I'm the same way with Deborah Porter, even though she advocates more than me for you guys. But honestly, no, my job, I view, is I'm trying to make you the best version of yourself possible. So that's what my job is. So, whether, again, helping you through your classes, advice, one of the best things that I can say, I've been an adult instructor for about 13 years, and there's nothing like the feeling of running into previous students that say, hey, Mr. Saxon, I did what you said, and I bought a house, or I got that job, or I just bought a car, or what have you, and hear that they're doing well and they actually listen to your advice and execute it. So that makes the job well worth it. And that's Brian. So you heard Brian Doyle. He'll be your instructor from Olmsted. He has a wealth of knowledge. He's been there for like 40 years. Is that about right? So what, are you the longest tenured employee or one of the longest tenured employees there or something like that? So he has about the parks and about what he does. And he's an Ivy Leaguer too. So, you know, he's a smart guy. All right, so there's our contact info. So if you need to reach out to any of us, my email address is there, as well as the BCAT site for you to enroll. And if you want more information about the Olmsted Parks, it's right there as well. So thank you for attending. We appreciate it. We look forward to any correspondence from you, phone calls, emails. Give us a shout.